All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Gardens Arena for tonight's sports action.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on your live event.
Friday night, time for girls high school hockey on Lake Country KQ92, and we welcome those watching on yourliveevent.com. Girls hockey tonight being brought to you by Life Care Medical Center, also by Beltone. Girls hockey on KQ92 and Your Live Event also being brought to you by Security State Bank, the Scott Johnson Company, and Warroad Public School District 690. Girls hockey also being brought to you by the Marvin Home Center, the Warroad Senior Living Center, also by Border Bank, Roseau Electric, and also by the Security State Insurance Agency. High school girls hockey tonight. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by the Red River Water Management Board, also by Enbridge, and tonight's games also being brought to you by Northern Lights Family Dentistry. It is girls hockey tonight on KQ92 and on yourliveevent.com. John Michael with you here. We'll have the call of tonight's game. It is the Orono Spartans coming in with a record of 3-1-1, taking on the Warroad Warriors, unbeaten in 3 games on the season. Coming up in our pregame show, we've got visits with both coaches, as we'll hear from Orono head coach Paul Antonenko, and we'll talk about the Spartan season up to this point. Last game being Tuesday this week, and of course we've got Warrior head coach Izzy Marvin on the way coming up in our pregame show as well. All of that on the way here on Lake Country KQ92 and again on yourliveevent.com. It's high school girls hockey. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more from the Gardens right after this.
Information and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
All right, back at the Gardens Arena as the Warroad girls hockey team set to take on the Orono Spartans. A junior varsity game just completed. It went to overtime, and we wound up with a 4-4 tie. It was Warroad 4 and Orono 4 in the junior varsity. We're taking another 1-minute break. We will be back with more on the pregame, including coaches' comments on KQ92 and yourliveevent.com.
Precision Planting dealer in Hillsboro is now Agassiz Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassiz Precision Ag.
You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassiz Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Game against Breck earlier this week. Talk about that one. I mean, that one went right down to the wire.
It did, yeah. I mean, and their goaltender played outstanding. A young 8th grader down at Breck. I mean, they're an up-and-coming program. So, but I think our girls, you know, as a good team, you got to figure out ways to win, and we figured out a way to win. So they just continued to grind, and it worked out for us.
And Breck, as a program they were winning a lot. I would say as early as maybe even 5, 6, 7 years ago. I mean, they were one of the teams to beat.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think they're gonna surprise a lot of people in the coming years too. It was a good game. I mean, you know, the coaching staff down there is going to do a really good job, and we had a good game. I mean, like I said, you know, we needed to get back on the win column, and that was a good game for us before we came up here.
And you had your best players coming through for you, especially right in that overtime period too. Talk about that game-winning goal. That was a pretty one too, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was a really nice pass. It was a bit of a heart attack pass from our new defenseman Ryan Reagan, who came over from Hill Murray. Yeah, she found Zoe Lopez up at the far blue line, and then, you know, Zoe's such a strong kid. I mean, she just cut right to the middle of the ice, and then just a really good hard shot, low blocker side. It was fun to watch. It's kind of classic Zoe to get a game-winning goal like that.
Yep. Talking with Orono head coach Paul Antonenko here in the pregame show. Up here, taking on, well, of course, Roseau tomorrow afternoon, but that's tomorrow afternoon. You got the Warriors here tonight. Warroad and Orono and girls hockey. I mean, that's like a rivalry thing now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the last time these guys played actually was in the state tournament, so because we didn't get to play each other last year. Mm-hmm. So I think the girls that are still on this team for Orono are really excited to play tonight. And look, I mean, you know, Warroad's it's Hockey Town, USA for a reason, and it's always fun to come up here. It's going to be a great battle. I think that, you know, the bigger ice surface, we'll see how we handle that. We don't necessarily get to play on that, but we have pretty good speed, so we'll see how we can maybe leverage that a little bit too.
How do you kind of coach up the girls, you know, to get prepared for something, you know, for the bigger ice sheet? Because you have, you know, the ice sheet down in Orono or where your home rink is, and it's a change.
Yeah, it is a change. I mean, we really haven't talked about it much. It's not going to change too much of our structure. It's not going to change too much of our game plan. You know, I think the hardest thing is that the kids are going to realize that they're really going to have to really think about getting to the middle of the ice. It's easier. You got a little extra space around the boards, and you know, as I think we all know, if we're playing on perimeters, any hockey team, you play on the perimeter, you're not going to get a lot of scoring chances. So.
Talking with Paul Antonenko. Got Warroad tonight, Roseau tomorrow, and yeah, it is tomorrow, but a long road trip at the beginning of the season. How does that help the team, especially early on?
Well, I think we all know that getting the kids together and just getting them out of the houses and getting them out of the school and you know, the whole thing, and letting them bond. I mean, we had a tragedy earlier this week with one of their classmates was killed in a car accident, and so. You know, so for them to kind of get out of town and just spend time together as a team, I think is beneficial, not just for hockey, but just for a good mental state and getting the kids squared away. And you know, it's fun to come up here and play Warroad and then go play Roseau. I mean, we want to play the best teams in the state, and I think we're going to get a couple of really good tests this weekend.
How do you wrap up November? What's your December schedule looking like here as far as home and away and teams that you're going to be up against?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that we're really looking forward to is, as we get into December, particularly, we're going to be playing a number. We have 17 AA schools on our docket this year, we get to go and play in the Christmas tournament with Hill Murray, Centennial, and Benilde, which will be it was very kind of Benilde to invite us to go and play in that tournament. So, we just got to continue to work on, our play, focus on our team. I'm not too worried necessarily about, what the other teams are going to try and do. I mean, we can't control that. We can only control our own pace and our own tempo.
All things being equal, what's it going to take for the Spartans to come out with a win in the front half of a weekend here?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, I'm pretty sure that Izzy's going to have these kids all, packing in the slot. So we're just going to have to work really hard to get to the middle of the ice and find some rebounds. I think your goaltender's pretty good. I think she's an athletic kid. And so, if we can figure out a way to find some seams and move the puck, we'll be in good shape.
Coach, appreciate it here. Good luck.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right, we're back in 1 minute.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Well, welcome back in our pregame show here of tonight's girls hockey game. It's a Warroad Warriors playing host to the Orono Spartans. As, like you said earlier on in the pregame, two of the best in Minnesota. We're just going to say it right there. We're going to put that out there because that's what it is. And I'm sure the man off to my right now is probably going to agree with that wholeheartedly, and that it's Izzy Marvin, the head coach of the Warriors. Yeah, it's two of the best right here at the Gardens, right?
Yeah, we're excited to have Orono in town, and they've got they're on a pretty good run as far as state tournament appearances go, and they've got a pretty loaded team with some big hitters up front. So we're excited that they're here. It's definitely a game to watch early in the season, that's for sure.
Great weekend last weekend. The win over Lakeville North 6-1, but huge win over Holy Family. Talk about that one. I mean, that was. I'm thinking that was one that you really wanted to have going into the second half of that weekend, right?
Well, we knew it was going to be a tough task, and I thought our kids played really hard. John Payton's been playing excellent in the nets, and I think we had close to 20 block shots that day. Well, that's a commitment from everybody for doing what they have to do in our end, and yeah, I thought it was excellent. Holy Family's a really good team, and it's weird. I think they've been underrated all season. And then last night they beat Andover 4-rip, so they're not going to be underrated any longer. No. It was a big win for our team, and it was a fun game to be a part of.
Yeah, and then they I'm going to say they escaped Roseau the day after. It was 2-0. I think they had the Roseau goalie kind of stood on her head and kept them in the game, but Holy Family just come out with a win there. Orono, the opponent here tonight, and it's usually down the state tournament. I think maybe 2-3 years ago they might have been up here for the regular season, so it's been a while.
Yeah, and they're very good. They're a very good team, and they have high expectations. They've been knocking on the door at the state tournament for a couple years now. We beat them in the state championship game 2 years ago, and they got beat in the semifinals. So I thought maybe we might run into them again last year, but. They're, like I said, they've got a couple forwards that are going to play on the U18 team here after Christmas, and one's a Wisconsin commit and an Ohio commit, and the tall centerman is, I don't know what position, number 10. She's going to Mankato. So they've got a nice hockey team, and we're, like I said, it's a couple of big hitters in the Class A playing tonight.
Two good goaltenders, too. I mean, we talked about Peyton a little bit, but you're going to have another good one on the other end here.
Yeah, she seems to be playing well. I think she had 50 saves in a Benilde game not too long ago, maybe a 2-2 tie. So she's used to seeing the rubber, too. So, yeah, we're, like I said, John, it's going to be a good early season test and good I don't know, a barometer or whatever you want to say to see where we're at this time of year.
Yeah, I like it. Let's get it going. Appreciate it, Coach, as always, and we'll catch up with you afterwards after the game along with the star of the game.
Sounds good, John. Thanks.
We're back after this 1-minute timeout.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag.
You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Welcome back to Warroad. Just about ready to get underway with the start of tonight's game. It's the Orono Spartans and the Warroad Warriors back after this timeout with the start of tonight's game on KQ92 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. About ready to get underway here with the start of tonight's game. It's Warroad Warriors and the Orono Spartans in girls high school hockey. And again, two of the best in Class A. And the records speak for themselves, whether it be last year, a couple of years ago, what have you. They've always been up to, or near the top of the rankings, and always seeming to make trips down to St. Paul and the State Class A Girls Hockey Tournament. And off to good starts this year. Orono coming in with a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. The Warriors coming in 3-0 on the regular season as they're about ready to get underway. Goaltender matchup, man, we have a good one here tonight. Orono, the sophomore goaltender, Vivian Anderson, 1.44 goals against average, a save percent of .947. On the other side of the ice, off to our left, Peyton Raleigh, 1.0 goals against average. She's given up 1 goal in the 3 games that she's played. 1.0 goals against average, save percent of .957. About ready to get underway. Up front, it's going to be Carly Culbrenner along with Kaya Sandy and Olivia Anthony. And on the other side, Gabby Lopez, Zoe Lopez, and Anna Rausch. And here we go. We're underway. High school girls hockey here from the Gardens Arena. Set into the Orono zone. Back behind the net over to the far corner as the Spartans try and get it back out. It's kept in here by Warroad, just underway here in the opening period. Play here in the near corner. Tied up along the wall now. It's going to be flipped up and out here by Lopez. Up at center ice. Knocked away there by Anna Rausch. Now is sent up into the Warroad end. Chasing after it here is Zoe Lopez. She had the game-winning goal against Breck earlier this week. Play over here in the near corner now. It's the Spartans with it in the Warrior end. Back out of the point. Kept in here now by Orono. Knocked out of the air here by Zoe Lopez. Lopez in the corner now, cruising toward the net, trying to hit it toward the net. Now it's the net's knocked off the magnet. 51 seconds into the first period here of tonight's game. No score between Warroad and Orono in girls high school hockey here on KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com. Face-off here at a far face-off circle now sent back on this side. Outside the circle, sent up to center ice now as Warriors try and break it out. Gathered in here now by Orono. It's Veronica Anderson, and she sends it back in. Now the Spartans centering feed just didn't quite connect on that one. It's going to go all the way through. Coming back out as the Spartans keep it in. Sticked aside here by Raleigh for Warroad. Again, just over a minute into period number 1. Play up here along the far wall, kept in here by the Spartans, doing a nice job keeping it in the offensive zone here in the opening period. Play here along the near wall this time. Now it's going to be skated up and out. Here's Jaylee French with it now. Jaylee over here. Taylor Reese with the shot. Blocker save made by Anderson. First shot on net here for the hockey game, and it's registered by Warroad. Now the Spartans coming back out the other way now. Maddie Kimbrell over there. Now it's going to be sent in to give a chase. There's Alex Christensen here now for the Spartans. Back behind the net. Gathered in here by Warroad. Knocked down here by the Spartans as they bring it right back across. Carrying it in this time now is Lucy Rock with it. Sending it toward the net. Covered up there by Peyton Raleigh. So the Spartans now have registered a shot on net. 14:58 left to go here in the opening period. Just underway. About 2 minutes, 2 seconds into the opening period here of tonight's girls hockey game here at the Gardens. Face-off at a far face-off circle now. It's Linnea Heron over there. Now it's going to be sent over here on this side as the Warriors try and break it out. They do so. It's Heron with it. Tipping it into the Orono end. Now she's going to chase after it. Amy Hardwick getting there first here for Warroad. Comstock keeping it in here on the far side, left side. Now it's Hardwick with it here for the Warriors. Back up top, it's Comstock. Comstock with it, keeping it in the offensive zone. Now it's Linnea Heron with it. Heron dubbing it down low, knocked down by an Orono defender out in front of Anderson. Play here along the far wall. Warriors still with it inside the Orono blue line here. Still tied up here along the far wall. Now puck dug out of there. Spartans trying to clear it up and out. They finally do so. Finally get it out to center ice. Give a chase here is Lauren Albrecht. Sent back behind the net to Peyton Raleigh. Take it up here now by Warroad. Breakout pass. Knocked down. Now it's going to be pushed ahead. Here's Linnea Heron. Now Kaya Sandy coming up off the bench with a burst of speed. Sandy with the shot. That one knocked down by an Orono defenseman out in front of Anderson. Play out at center ice here. 13:48 left to go here in the opening period here at a scoreless hockey game. Centering feed is Kaya Sandy. Shoots. Oh, that one's deflected just at the last minute. She had a nice look at it. It was deflected just at the last minute. Nice defensive play out in front of Anderson once again. Kaya Sandy back in here now for Warroad. Having a nice shift out there. Kaya over in the corner. Still tied up over here. Now it's going to be gathered in here. It's Zoe Lopez back the other way here for Orono. Gets it on the other side here for Anna Rausch. Had to stop there momentarily. Now tied up over here, far side. Puck dug out of there. Gathered in now by Reagan Haley with it. Now she'll skate it. Skate it up and out, tipped ahead. And to center ice here by Warroad. Well, 4 minutes into the opening period here, the scoreless hockey game here at the Garden. It's Reagan Haley, D-to-D pass here on the near side here for Warroad. Taken up here now by the Spartans. It's Lopez. Backhand shot. That one goes all the way through. Zoe Lopez with another shot. That one went wide of the net. Now goes back out to neutral ice and all the way back out into the Orono end. That is going to be an icing call. We're going to get a face-off back down in the Warroad end here. Just off to the right of netminder Peyton Raleigh. Quick scoreboard update brought to you by Marvin Home Center. The Warroad boys hockey team down in Delano leading that game by a score of 2-1. That game got an earlier start, and they're well underway in that one. See, Warrior boys leading Delano 2-1 at this time. That scoreboard update brought to you by Marvin Home Center. Take it up here now by the Spartans. Dump down low now. Comstock, swoop it in there. Knocking it away. Jaylee French trying to dig it free. Now it's going to be gathered in. Here's Taylor Reese. Pass going behind this time. Now it's stopping there and getting it. It's going to be Lindsay Lawrence able to get it into the Orono zone here. Play going back behind Vivian Anderson. Now it's going to be skated up and out here now by the Spartans. Spartans bringing it back the other way. Shot in. Now saved there by Peyton Raleigh. It's Comstock controlling the rebound. Now it's going to be sent up and out, skated up and out here now by the Warriors. Reese. Here's Jaylee French. Shot in. That one. Glove save made by Vivian Anderson. Again, Vivian Anderson, a sophomore goaltender. 1.44 goals against average. 1.57 goals against average and 28 games played in her career. Face-off here at your face-off circle. Puck rolls around the far side. Now it's going to be tipped up and out here now by Orono. Knocked down momentarily here by Warroad. Nice job of the opposite side there. Gathered up here now by the Spartans. It's Alex Paulson with it. Paulson, now it's going to be tipped up and out, pushed up ahead here by Ulbrich. Warriors back the other way as they send it into the Spartan zone. They give chase. Hardwick over there in the near side. Now it's Vivian Marcoca. Set up to neutral ice now. Chasing after it here now for the Orono Spartans. Lucy Rock. Sent back behind the net. Puck comes free, squirts free. Now it's going to be skated up and out here by Samantha Earhart. Earhart backhanding it in. Now she'll head off on a change. Spartans back after it now. Giving chase here for Warroad. Here on the near side is Carly Kalbrenner. Pass up ahead now for the Spartans. Lucy Rock with it now. She'll send it up and send it into the Warrior end here. 11 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here. Period number one here at a 1-0 game. Warroad Warriors and the Orono Spartans here at the Gardens Arena here at KQ92 at yourliveevent.com. Back into the Warrior end. Now it's Katie Comstock. They commit to Bemidji State University, sending it up here on the far side. Stolen away here now by the Spartans. Knocked away here by Warroad. They bring it back the other way. Kalbrenner with the shot. And a save by Anderson is crashing into Anderson was Olivia Anthony at the end of the play there. 10:36 left to go here. First period. Scoreless game. Shots 3-4 Warroad, 1 for Orono. Tightly contested contest. Just like we thought it was going to be when we walked into the building and got set up for tonight's game. Face off to the right of Anderson. It's Jaylee French taking it around here now for Warroad. Sent all the way around the board. Spartans trying to clear it up and out. Now it's Christian over there, Alex Christian, sending it back on the opposite side. Now take it up here by Warroad, knocked away. Skated back behind the net there by the Spartans is Macy Rasmussen. Rasmussen's a senior. All the seniors on this team played Warroad a couple years ago in that state championship game down at the state tournament. Sent it to the Warroad end here. Coming up on 7 minutes into the opening period here at a scoreless game. Spartans fighting for it over here near corner. Still tied up over there. Tied up along the near corner, still trying to dig it free. Both teams trying to work the puck free and get the puck back into play here. Now play over here along the near wall. It's then all the way around the corner. Chasing after it here for the Spartans. Veronica Anderson sending it down low. Now it's going to be a Warroad sending it all the way down the length of the ice on net. Smart move there. Send it all the way ice, send it down net. Keep the play going, and that's what happened. The Spartans are coming right back into the Warrior zone. Reagan Haley now over here to Amy Hardwick. Hardwick now sending it back behind the net. It's Vivian Marcoca going after it. Play over here in the near corner. Centering feed, that one knocked down. Spartans trying to get a shot away. Can't do so that time. Sent back out to center. Now it's going to be Amy Hardwick bringing it across. Brings it across left side. Shot from the circle on the outside. That one goes all the way through the blue painted area. Back in. Now there's another shot in. Steered aside there by Anderson. Now the Spartans coming back the other way with it. Alex Paulson with it. Paulson. Back out further to Lopez. Now play goes back out at center ice. Lopez trying to get it at it. Knocked down. Lopez back with it once again. Long cross ice pass is Peck with it. Peck now over here to Anna Rausch. Play goes behind the net of Peyton Raleigh. Halfway through the first period here, no score. Spartans again with a lot of offensive zone time. One-timer that time fanned on. Spartans still with control with it. Another one-timer set up there, broken up by the Warriors out in front. Scramble out in front of the net. Still trying to dig it free. Now it's going to be knocked out of there. Kept in here now by the Spartans. Lopez with it now, shot in wide of the net. Well, the Warriors able to keep the puck out in front of Peyton Raleigh that time. 8 minutes left to go here, first period, no score. Shot in, pad save made, big rebound. That was steered over to the corner there by Peyton Raleigh. Scoreless game, 7:49 left to go here, first period. Centering feed, that one knocked away there by Warroad as they try and get it up and out of the zone. As the Spartans keep it in. Nice job at a blue line there by Orono. They've had a lot of offensive zone time. Nice play on the blue line here by the Spartans here thus far here in this hockey game. Play up ahead now. It's going to be carried back in. It's Gabby Lopez with a now high shot. Glove save made by Peyton Raleigh. That'll bring us up to another break. Going to get a face-off in the Warroad end. Now shots. It was Warroad 4 and Orono 1. The Spartans have now evened that to 4-3. Warroad 4 shots on goal. Orono 3. Face-off here near face-off circle. Tied up, got it up here now by Comstock. Comstock sending it over here on the far side. Now played back toward the middle and dumped in there by Carly Culbrenner. She'll give chase. Now it's Kaya Sandy over there as well for Warroad. Got it in here now by the Spartans. Maddie Kimbrell getting it up to center ice. Warriors taking it right back here. It's Carly Culbrenner. Culbrenner backhanding it in now. She'll chase after it here near corner. 6:55 left to go here in period number 1 here in a scoreless game. Play in the Orono end. Got it in now by the Spartans. Sending it up to center ice now. Lead pass up ahead here. It's Alex Christian going toward the net. Knocked down. Play continues. Pass up ahead here to Lindsay Lawrence. A little bit too far. She'll chase after it here. It's going to be an icing, though. We're going to get face-off all the way back down into the Warroad end. A lot of offensive zone time for the Orono Spartans here in the first and middle part of this first period. 6:36 left to go here in the opening period. And coming up during our first period intermission, we'll recap the first period, recap of the numbers and whatnot, and check it in with the Marvin Home Center scoreboard as well. We'll do that coming up during our first period intermission here at the Gardens Arena. Play tied up. Kept in here now by Orono. Play back behind the net of Peyton Raleigh. Now over here near corner. 6:20 left here in the period. Markauka with it now. Knocks it down once again. Gets it out to center. It's going to go to the length of the ice. We're going to get another icing call here, I think, and we are. So face-off is going to come back out, back into the Warroad end. Again, a lot said so far. As far as the offensive zone time that the Spartans have had in the first period, they have. And you have a face-off off to the Warroad netminder's left this time. Glove side. Back into the action now. Set back behind the net. Lopez gets knocked down. Or gets stripped down. Set up here now. Centering feed. Back up top. Shot in. Now that one knocked away there. Alex Paulson with the nice hard low shot that time. That was knocked away. Set into the Orono end. Now give a chase here. Samantha Earhart now on this side. Now it's Kate Johnson. Now it's set up here. It's going to be Orono bringing it in. Bringing it in on sides. Gabby Lopez shot in. Save made. Peyton Raleigh. Shots even at 4 now. 5.5 left to go here. First period scoreless here at the Gardens. Back behind the net. Now it's sent over here in the far corner. Kalbrenner after it now. Trying to get at. Sent toward the middle. Now it's going to be Samantha Earhart with it here for Warroad. Earhart sending it in on net. Steered aside there by Vivian Anderson, the Spartans netminder. 5:10 left to go here in the period. Whistle stop of play. It's going to give both teams a chance to change up personnel. Macy Rasmussen, Alex Christian, and Maddie Krim, that second line out there for Orono, and the second line out there for the Warriors at Kaya Sandy, Carly Kalbrenner, and Olivia Anthony. Bringing it back the other way, it's Alex Christian with it now. Christian, now you're the near corner. 5 minutes left to go here, first period, scoreless game. Here's Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner toward the middle, fires a shot in. Anderson with the save, both goaltenders making sure that rebounds are controlled and or stopped completely. 4:54 left to go here, first period. Face-off now in the Orono end. Carly Kalbrenner taking it around. Macy Rasmussen in here now for the Spartans. Rasmussen, the commit to Ohio State. Another shot in. Anderson with the save. Puck comes out. Warriors trying to keep it in. It's fanned on by Marcoca. Gathered up here by Orono. Pass up ahead. That's going to be knocked away that time. Knocked away there by Olivia Anthony. Sent back into the Orono end. Here's Reagan Haley. Banks it off the far wall. Taken up here now by the Spartans as it's brought in offside, I should say. 4:31 left here in the opening period. And this is the only game of the week here for Warroad. The Spartans, they'll travel over to Roseau tomorrow afternoon and take it on the Rams at the Rams Sports Center. Face-off outside the face-off circle, outside the blue line here, the Warroad blue line here, the far face-off dot. Spartans with it once again, touching up onside. Now it's going to be fired in there by Gabby Lopez. Karam's in on net, covered up there by Peyton Raleigh. We'll get another face-off here with 4:18 left here in the opening period. 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Face-off here to the near face-off circle. It's Lopez. Gabby Lopez is out there with Zoe Lopez and Anna Rausch. Off the draw, back out of the point, dumped down low that time. Set back behind the net. Karam's off the side of the net. Now Comstock with it back behind her own net. Comstock, lead pass up ahead. Here's Jaylee French. Jaylee up ahead is Kaya Sandy. Sandy with a nifty move across the line. Top of the circle, comes back up further. Now it's going to be deflected in. Here's Reese. Now Comstock keeping it in. Comstock dumping it down low. Reese had it. Bouncing puck now. Now it's going to be Jaylee French back out. Comstock firing it in. That one goes wide of the net. 3:40 left to go here in the opening period. Here's Vivian Marcoca. That one directed toward the net. Not as much velocity on that one, and Anderson able to cover that one up easily. 8 shots for Warroad now here in the hockey game. 4 for the Spartans. 3:40 left to go here in the opening period here in a scoreless hockey game. Taking a draw there is Lily Peck, that third line out there for the Spartans. Rock with it now, trying to get it to Peck. Now it's going to be sent up ahead a little bit too far that time for Albrecht. Back after it now, gathering it in here now for the Warriors, Linnea Herron. Herron getting it up here down to Samantha Earhart. Play at center ice here. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in the opening period. It's Marcoca who sends it into the Orono end. Played up, banked off the wall now, gathered up here now. Reagan Haley with it. Haley, now it's Earhart. Earhart's got a teammate with her and goes just offside. I think about a stride and a half Linnea Heron was already across, tried to drag that skate to keep the play onside, couldn't do so. Play goes offside, so we're going to get a face-off here. 3 minutes left to go here in the opening period here of a scoreless hockey game here at the Gardens Arena. Gathered up here now. It's going to be pushed up ahead here down by Maddie Kimbrell, the second unit out here now for Orono. Kimbrell with it once again, sending it into the Warroad end. Now it's Comstock. Kimbrell over here, sending it back behind the net. Now skating it over here into the near corner. 2.5 left here in the first period. Still tied up here near corner. No play going back behind the net. Pass up ahead now, back toward the middle. Now it's going to be Carly Kalbrenner getting around one defender. Now sending it toward the middle of the net. And it's going to be deflected. It goes for a face-off. Face-off on the way coming up here. 2:26 left to go here in period number 1 here in a scoreless game. Warroad and Orono. Shots 9 for Warroad, 4 for the Spartans again. No score on the scoreboard. Here's 17 minutes in. And again, as mentioned earlier on, the junior varsity game, that went overtime with a scoreless, not a scoreless tie, but a 4-4 tie in that contest. Another shot, another save there by Vivian Anderson. Ooh, cross-ice pass there. Now it's going to be kept in here. It's Lawrenson with it. Now here's Jaylee French. Jaylee back up top. Here's Reagan Haley. Haley sending it toward the net, deflected wide. Now play goes over here near corner. 2 minutes left to go here, first period. Gathered up, skated up and out now by Gabby Lopez, rather. Lopez centering feed. Zoe Lopez shoots, scores. Zoe Lopez rips one past Peyton Raleigh. And it's 1-0 Orono. Time of the goal is going to be at 15:07 of the opening period. And Zoe Lopez, that is goal number 3 on the season. Yeah, and the Spartans take the early 1-0 lead here on Warroad. Zoe Lopez with a goal, her 3rd goal on the season, 7th point. Gabby Lopez, 2nd assist on the season, so it's Lopez from Lopez giving the Orono Spartans a 1-0 lead. Nice setup by Gabby Lopez to Zoe Lopez. Play back down in the Orono end here. Minute 24 left to go here, first period. You're in a 1-0 game. Spartans with the lead here on the Warriors at the Gardens Arena. Kept in now. Play over here near corner. Still tied up, back out of the point. Johnson with a shot, bouncing puck in loose. Now it's going to be covered up there by Vivian Anderson. 1:08 left to go here in the period. 68 seconds left to go here in the opening period. A 1-0 Orono lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Carly Kalbrenner out there, that second unit out for Warroad. Kalbrenner along with Sandy and Olivia Anthony. Jaylee French out there as well. Final minute of play here in the opening period here. Now it's Katie Comstock with it. Comstock banks it off the far wall, a little bit too far, as the Warriors able to regain possession, backhanding it in here. Getting their first hit now for the Spartans is going to be Annika Fortin. Final minute of play here in the opening period. Now here's Kalbrenner with the shot. That goes just wide of the net. Warroad with it now. Comstock, top of the circle, sending it in. Now it's going to be gathered in here by the Spartans. Pass up ahead. That goes behind Alex Christian, and it goes all the way down the length of the ice. We're going to get a face-off back down in the Orono end. An offensive zone face-off for Warroad here. 25.2 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Orono with a 1-0 lead and a goal by Zoe Lopez back at the 15:07 mark. Tipped up ahead now, shot in by Taylor Reese that time. A quick shot in, able to get past the defense and able to get a shot away, but Anderson was up to the task. Face-off here, far face-off circle once again. Colbrenner. Tied up now. Spartans with it. It's Veronica Anderson sending it over here near corner here. Final seconds tick it away here in the opening period. Up ahead, tipped into the Warroad end. That's going to be an icing, so we're going to bring a face-off back down to the Orono end. 6.4 seconds. 6.4 seconds left. Again, coming up in our first period intermission, we'll recap the first period numbers, and the Marvin Home Center scoreboard. That's on the way coming up here in the first period intermission as well. Of course, Warroad boys hockey team. They are down in the Twin Cities. More on that. More on high school boys hockey, girls hockey, and recap of Prep Bowl weekend. That got underway down at U.S. Bank Stadium. We are going to take a break. We'll take a break. We're going to be back with our intermission right after this. Your score after 17 minutes of play. It's the Orono Spartans 1, the Warroad Warriors nothing. We're back after this timeout on KQ92 and yourliveevent.com.
Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. We are one period into this evening's hockey game. The Warroad Warriors and the Orono Spartans. Spartans with the lead after one period as they lead 1-0. The lone goal of the period scored by Zoe Lopez for the Spartans. And that coming at 15:07 of the opening period. Assist coming from Gabby Lopez, so it's Lopez from Lopez at 15:07. That the lone goal of the game here thus far. Shots in that period. Warroad with 12, Orono with 5, and again the Spartans with the lead on the scoreboard, 1-0. We are going to take another timeout. Back with our Marvin Home Center scoreboard. That's next on KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com.
Project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and certain teak shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At LifeCare Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. LifeCare Medical Center.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer. Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena here. We are in our first period intermission as the Orono Spartans with a lead here over the Warroad Warriors. 1-0, 1-0 your score. Lone goal of the game. Spartans with a 1-0 lead, and again that a goal by Zoe Lopez. Again, your Marvin Home Center scoreboard update. Brought to you by the crew over at the Marvin Home Center as they've got what you need, especially with the seasons changing and whatnot. They can help you out as far as that goes. As they take a look at the scoreboard again after one period of play here, Orono with the lead over Warroad in girls hockey, 1-0. Junior varsity, that was a 4-4 overtime tie in the junior varsity game here at the Gardens Arena. Other girls hockey tonight, East Grand Forks is hosting Bismarck Century. Andover is hosting Blaine. Bemidji's at Buffalo. Simley's at Dodge County. Grand Rapids Greenway is at St. Cloud, and Wayzata is at Alexandria area. That your girls hockey scoreboard. In high school boys hockey, the Warroad Warriors down in the Twin Cities, a weekend swing down in the Twin Cities, and then back up through St. Cloud, back on the way home. As tonight they're playing the Delano Tigers, and right now the Warriors with a 3-1 lead in that one. The Rosa Rams over at Memorial Arena, they are hosting the Academy of Holy Angels Stars, and after one period of play, Roseau is trailing 4-2 after the opening period of play. So again, the Rams with trailing 4-2 against the Academy of Holy Angels. Other boys hockey tonight, Lake of the Woods starting their regular season as they're hosting the Red Lake Falls Eagles. East Grand Forks is at Gentry Academy. Forest Lake is at Grand Rapids. Moorhead is at Wayzata. That your boys hockey scoreboard here on a Friday night. The Prep Bowl weekend. High school football season coming to an end this weekend with the Prep Bowl earlier on today and the Class 1A championship game. The Minnesota Vikings won their third straight Class 1A championship game. Third time they defeated Springfield. This time it was Minnesota 70 and Springfield 20. The third year in a row again that Minnesota's beaten Springfield in the title game. They scored 42 points in the first half. Minnesota running back Ryan Mager ran 29 times for 292 yards and 6 touchdowns. The offensive output of 70 points equals a Prep Bowl record that was set by Triton back in 2006. In the Class 4A championship game, a 4A title game that was played a little bit earlier today, the Becker Bulldogs defeated Totino Grace by a score 24-8. 24-8, the win there by Becker in the 4A championship game. 2A championship game. That game should be nearing its end, or should be finished by now with the 6A championship game that's happening. So the 2A title game between Jackson County Central and the Staples Motley Cardinals. 2A championship game goes to Jackson County Central as they defeat Staples Motley by a score of 42-26. So Jackson County Central is your 2A champion. And in the 6A title game, that is featuring the Skippers of Minnetonka going up against Maple Grove. And that is the 6A title game. The rest of the football champions will be decided tomorrow. And that includes the 9-man championship game. That'll see the Fertile Beltrami Falcons going up against Hills Beaver Creek. Again, Fertile Beltrami trying for a state title tomorrow as they pick up a victory in the semifinals, and they're going to go for a state title coming up tomorrow at U.S. Bank Stadium. That is a check of your Marvin Home Center scoreboard. We're back with more in the intermission. Again, your score here at the Gardens. It's Orono 1 and Warroad nothing in girls hockey on KQ92 and yourliveevent.com.
KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, back at the Gardens Arena here as we continue here on our first period intermission. The Orono Spartans with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors in girls hockey. The lone goal of the game scored by Zoe Lopez with an assist from Gabby Lopez. Getting Zoe Lopez with the game-winning goal earlier this week as Orono defeated the Breck Mustangs 2-1 in overtime. So picking up a nice win there and improving to 3-1-1 coming into this evening's game. So Lopez, the goal from Lopez from Gabby Lopez, and we are 1-0. The Orono Spartans with the lead over the Warroad Warriors. Again, second period on the way here on KQ92, and I do want to welcome those that are viewing at yourliveevent.com. Any Warroad home game that we broadcast, that we show up and broadcast at yourliveevent.com. You can better believe it's going to be on Your Live Event. And, of course, on 92.5 FM, Lake Country KQ92. So Your Live Event is going to be the a broadcast partner of Warroad Warriors Sports here coming up to the 2024-25 winter sports season, which includes tonight's contest. The Orono Spartans and the Warroad Warriors in girls hockey. We've got more high school hockey next week. Also going to start our basketball schedule next week, as a matter of fact. We're going to be heading over to, we'll be down in Goodridge on Monday. We'll have Goodridge, Grigla, and Red Lake County Central. And high school girls hockey on Monday, more girls basketball on Tuesday, boys hockey on Tuesday next week. We'll go through the Your Live Event schedule coming up here real soon. Teams back out on the ice. We're going to take one final timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll be back with the second period right after this on KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com.
Hey, Dad. Brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. Just about ready to get underway here for period number 2. As the team swap sides, the Spartans will defend the goal off to our left. Warriors the goal off to our right. And Warroad defending the goal off to our right. They'll work from right to left, and the Spartans from left to right. Again, leading 1-0 after one period of play as we head into the second period. And we are underway. Here we go. Gathered in here now, Zoe Lopez skating it across. Dumping it into the near corner now, chasing after it. Comstock back over there as well. Both are committed to D1 colleges. Zoe Lopez, Minnesota State Mankato, Comstock, Bemidji State University. An icing call 19 seconds into the second period. Bringing us up to a face-off here in the Warroad end. Both teams are the top unit out there for Orono, second unit out there for Warroad. Here's Keith Johnson wrapping it around the board now. Pass ahead. There's Kaya Sandy able to get it free now. She'll skate it across. Sandy, nifty pass over here on the near side. Not quite expecting it, I don't think. It was Olivia Anthony that time. In the opening minute here of period number 2. Puck popping free now. It's going to be skated up and out here by Lopez. Gabby Lopez. Penalty coming up. Our first penalty of the hockey game. It's going to be a hooking call, and the penalty coming up on Warroad's Carly Kalbrenner. So a power play for Orono. Face-off here near face-off circle. So the Spartans on the power play. Shot in. Glove save made there by Peyton Raleigh. Gabby Lopez to take the draw here. Sent over here near corner. Skated up and out and pushed out of the zone there by Jaylee French. Back after here now for the Spartans. See, bring it back now, bringing it back in here as they have the 5-on-4 skater advantage here for the next minute and a half. Back behind the net now, sent all the way around. Going to be kept in here now by Orono. Back up top, Peck with it. Outside the circle here on the near side. Back up top to Peck. Goes toward the middle, down off to her left. Centering feed, one-timer, that didn't work. Now it's going to be pushed just wide there that time by Anna Rausch. Back up top to Peck. Peck on this side. Here's Rausch with the shot. That one deflected there by Reagan Haley out front. It's going to be cleared up and out here now by Warroad. 15-10 left to go here in period number 2. Just underway here in period number 2. Here in a 1-0 hockey game. Spartans on the power play here for the next 45 seconds. Now it's going to be tipped up and out of the zone. And not able to get there is going to be brought right back in here now by Alex Paulson here for Orono. Paulson sends it back behind the net. Gathered up here now by Alex Christian now. On this side, back up top of this, just inside, it's Maddie Kimbrell. Kimbrell sending it back behind the net. Now it's Zoe Lopez. Lopez with it. She's got the game's lone goal here. That was scored back in the first period. Lopez. Now it's sent over here near corner. Now back behind the net. Back over here in the near corner here to Macy Rasmussen. Rasmussen still with it. Top of the circle now. Warriors back at full strength. Deflected in on net. Steered aside by Raleigh. Nice heads-up play there by Raleigh to get the puck out of harm's way. Now it's Kaya Sandy. Play on this side here to Rasmussen. Flips it up high in the air into the Warrior end now as the Spartans give chase. Warriors get there first. It's going to be played up here along the near wall. Up ahead now, here's Reese. She gets tied up. And a penalty coming up here on Orono, a slashing call. It's going to be the Warriors that are going to get a power play out of this. So they'll get a chance with the 5-on-4 skater advantage. Penalty on the Spartans, Macy Rasmussen, and commit to Ohio State. Also in the U.S. national team. USA Hockey. Here's Comstock with it now. Comstock. Over here is Jaylee French with the shot. That one knocked down. French. Now here's Kaya Sandy with the shot. That one steered aside there by Anderson. Spartans tried to clear. Kept in here now by Comstock. Play over here in the near corner. Gathered in now. Here's Jaylee French. Jaylee over on this side here, top of the circle. Back up top to Comstock. Back over here, it's Jaylee French with it now. Kind of gets past her. Now it's going to be tied up here back behind the net. Kalbrenner able to regain control. Back up top to Jaylee French. Back to Carly Kalbrenner. Back to Jaylee French. Jaylee setting it here on this side, near side. 13 minutes left to go here in period 2 here in a 1-0 game. Orono with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Comstock. One-timer there by Kaya Sandy. Bouncing puck. Now it's going to be cleared up and out here by Orono. Taken up here by Warroad. 50 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4 skater advantage here for Warroad. Brought in now. Warriors gain the zone. Sent all the way around the board. Comstock trying to hold the zone. Can't do so. It's going to go all the way down back into the Warroad end. Here's Peyton Raleigh with it. Nice job on the penalty kill. It's going to be sent back behind the net here by Raleigh, and it's going to be pushed up and out here now by the Warriors. Here's Carly Kalbrenner getting it into the offensive zone, sent right back out by Orono. It's going to go in on Peyton Raleigh. She'll leave it there here for Comstock. 12:07 left to go here, period 2. 14 seconds left to go in the Warrior power play. Here's Olivia Anthony. Cross it in. Shot in. Save made. And Anderson now with the rebound. Now she'll cover up on it. A couple of white jerseys there. Looking for a rebound. Trying to get something in on that. And Vivian Anderson with the save here. Her 14th. Face-off here. Near face-off circle. And it'll be Emmy Hardwick to take the draw here for Warroad. Back up. Now the Spartans back at full strength. And we're off to the races here as Orono sending it in now, steered over into the corner. Rasmussen after it now here for Orono. So Spartans have it in the Warrior zone. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. 11:35 left to go here in period number 2. Taken up here now by the Warriors. It's Linnea Heron here, and back up now. It's Samantha Earhart. Earhart now puck pops free. Taken up here by Orono, keeping it into the Warrior zone. Now it's Vivian Marcoca. Play here along the near side. Hardwick with it now. Hardwick lead pass up ahead to Heron. That one knocked down. Now the Spartans chase it back after it in their own end. Warriors going play here in the near side. Off the near wall. It's going to be gathered up. Played toward the middle. Now it's Vivian Marcoca with it now. Nifty pass here. It's Reese with the shot. That one got knocked down. Now the Spartans back behind. Here's Gabby Lopez with it now. Shot got knocked away. Play goes back behind the net of Peyton Raleigh here. 10:44 left to go here in period 2 here in a 1-0 game. Gathered up here by Warroad, sent out to center ice, knocked away there by Anna Porton. She'll send it back into the zone here now for Orono. Zoe Lopez screws it toward the net, shot in, save made there by Raleigh. And a stop it to play. 10:27 left to go here in period number 2. 1-0 Orono with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Here in girls hockey, as mentioned, in boys hockey, Warroad with the, at last check, Warroad with the lead over Delano 3-1 down in Delano. And the Rosa Rams trailing Academy of Holy Angels over at the Memorial Arena as the Stars lead that one 4-2. Back to the action here. Anderson dubbing it down low here now for the Spartans. Comstock with it. So they try and break free. Kept in here now by Orono. It's Anna Fortin with it. Sent off the far wall, back toward the middle once again for Lawrence at that time, or Anthony rather. And a whistle stops play. 10:05 left. Face-off coming back out of the Orono end on the icing. 6:55 has elapsed here in period number 2. Face-off to the right of Orono netminder Vivian Anderson. Off the draw, kept in here by Warroad. It's Comstock who will play it down low. Over here, far corner, gathered up here now by Annika Fortin with it here now for Orono, sending it out to center. Knocked down there by Keith Johnson here for Warroad. Johnson up ahead. Now Kalbrenner with it. Puck goes inside the Warrior end. Take it up here now by the Warriors. Here comes Carly Kalbrenner. Has got Olivia Anthony and a teammate with. Now shot in and a pad save made there by Anderson that time. 9:30 left to go here, period 2 here in a 1-0 game, and just offside that time was Gabby Lopez. And we'll get a face-off coming up outside of the Orono blue line. 1-0 Orono lead. 1-0 your score. And the lone goal of the game, as mentioned, is Zoe Lopez back in the first period. Scoring off an assist from Gabby Lopez. Tipped into the zone there by Albrecht here for the Spartans. Take it up here. Warroad trying to clear it. Can't do so. Kept in nicely at the blue line. Shot in. Raleigh with the save. Rebound controlled here by Warroad. Lead pass up ahead. Now it's Linnea Heron. Has it got away from her. It's Paulson with it now here for the Spartans. Up ahead. Tipped into the zone now by Lily Peck here. Peck with it. Shot in. That one deflected up and over the net and over the plexiglass and into... holy buckets, that thing went all the way up into that lobby area, and it's a souvenir. Let's just say that. It's a souvenir. That's what it's going to become anyway. Face off to the right, coming up here, Peyton Raleigh. 8:55 left to go here, period number 2. Coming up on the halfway point here of the second period. Keith Johnson now banking it off the back wall. Over for Lawrenson with it now. Lawrenson trying to get it up ahead. Nice nifty pass up ahead. Here's Taylor Reese. She got turned around. Gathered in here now by Paulson here for Orono. Now it's Peck. Taken out the play there by Reese momentarily. Still hangs in there with the puck. Centering feed there. And that's going to go all the way through. Tipped up and out now. Dumped right back in here now by Orono. Now the Warriors with it at center ice. It's Comstock. Comstock up ahead. Tipped into the zone now. The Warriors chasing after it here. Over halfway through period number 2 here in a 1-0 game. Play going back behind the net. Over in the far corner now. It's Rasmussen with it here. Macy Rasmussen skating it up here now for the Spartans. She got turned around. Play coming back the other way here for Warroad. It's Comstock. Comstock from the blue line, keeping it in the zones. The Warriors gain the zone. Now it's going to be knocked away here by the Spartans. 7:49 left here. Now the Spartans back the other way. Christian with it. Her shot fanned on. Taken up here now by the Warriors, Kaya Sandy. Rasmussen with it here. Top of the circle, firing the shot in. That deflects wide over here near corner. Taken up here now by the Warriors. Here's skated up and out here to Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner here, bringing it across onside. Kalbrenner sending it in. Steered aside here by Anderson. That is save number 16 by Vivian Anderson here in the hockey game. Play back behind her net. Spartans trying to break it out. Kimbrell over there here on the near side, getting it up to center. Reagan Haley with it here for Warroad, sending it back the other way. Play right in front of the player bench areas here at the Gardens Arena. 7:02 left to go here in period number 2. Tipped into the zone now, and Samantha Earhart giving chase, getting there first for Orono's Veronica Anderson. Sending it over here, far corner, Zoe Lopez over there now. She's got the game's lone goal. That was back at 15:07 of the first period. Seems like an eternity ago, but that's when she got the goal, and that's the lone goal of the hockey game here. Kept in here by Annika Fortin with it now. Set back behind the net of Peyton Raleigh. Still tied up. Play up here along the near side. Now it's going to be Emmy Hardwick with it now. Hardwick speeds it across the line now, sending it down low. Back there for Orono, it's Alex Paulson. Paulson here along the near side. Now it's going to be skated up. It's Roush with it. Roush has the top of the circle here. Now it's partially knocked down. Puck redirected in front, almost went past. But the Warriors keeping it out in front of Peyton Raleigh that time. 6:06 left to go here in period number 2 here at a 1-0 hockey game. Back behind the net, here's Reagan Haley with it now. Haley, long cross-ice pass. Hardwick up ahead. Nifty pass. Here's Linnea Heron. Heron coming in 1-on-3. There are 3 Orono defenders waiting back there out in front of Anderson. 5:40 left to go here in period number 2. Penalty coming up. Shot in. Anderson with the save. And player down over in the near corner. Trying to see, it's an Orono player that's down. And going to the penalty box here is Gabby Lopez. Warroad power play coming up here. Skated over to the box. They put the penalty up here. 5:34 left to go here, second period. The penalty on Lopez. Warroad hanging on. The boys team was at 4-3. Late in the third down in Delano. Front half of a weekend trip for the Warrior boys. Of course, they'll play St. Cloud Cathedral tomorrow afternoon. Warroad girls hockey team on the power play here for the next 2 minutes. 5.5 left to go here, second period. Warriors trail 1-0. Centering feed up. That one knocked away down to Orono. She'll dump it down the length of the ice. Holding call on Lopez. Pedal up ahead, and it's going to be sent up here to center. Play back at the Orono end here. 5:20 left to go here in the period. Minute 45 left to go in the 5-on-4 skater advantage here for Warroad. Sent in now. Puck knocked down by Peyton Raleigh. Almost got away from her. Whistle stop of play here with 5:12 left here in the period. A minute 38 left to go here in a Warroad power play. Face off here in the Warroad end. Rasmussen out there on the PK. Also out on the PK for Orono. That's Alex Paulson over there. Out Matty Kimbrell out there as well. Also Ryan Regan playing out in the penalty kill here for Orono. Again, they've got an offensive zone faceoff in the Warroad end here. Again, 5:09 left to go here in period number 2. Off the draw, take it up here by Warroad. Comstock with it now, skating it back behind her own net. Now over here now, Jaylee French. French over here for Comstock. Comstock here on this side now. It's going to be Kaya Sandy. Sending it up ahead. Sandy takes off the play, taken out the play. It's going to be dumped back into the Warroad end here by the Orono penalty kill. Back behind the net, Comstock with it. Knocked away. Here's Kalbrenner. Carly up ahead now is Jaylee French. French, long cross-ice pass is Reese with it now for the Warriors. Reese centering feed out in front. That one didn't quite connect. Nice setup attempt there as Warriors trying setting it up on the power play here. 54 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4 skater advantage. Orono PK. Sending it out to center ice. Here come the Warriors. It's Kalbrenner. Drop pass. Here's Jaylee French with a shot. That one knocked away. And step there. A glove save made there by Vivian Anderson. Save number 17 for Anderson here on the hockey game. 4:14 left to go in the period. 40 seconds left to go in the minor penalty to Orono's Gabby Lopez. Back behind the net. Take it up here, Zoe Lopez. She'll fire it down the length of the ice on net. Raleigh. Now it's going to be sent all the way around the board now. Samantha Earhart. Earhart will skate it up and out. Bothered from behind there by Lopez. Now hits Vivian Marcoca. High shot in. Glove save made by Anderson. 3:41 left to go here in the period. 8 seconds left to go here in the 5-on-4 skater advantage here for Warroad. 1-0 Orono. Here in the hockey game here, girls high school hockey here at the Gardens Arena. Gathered up. To back behind the net now, and the team's back at full strength, skating 5-on-5 here. So back to 5-on-5 hockey, 3:28 left to go here, second period here in a 1-0 game. Play here along the near side, near wall. Over into the corner here. All the way around the board now, back out to center. It's Reagan Haley with it now. Reagan has the puck taken away. Here's Gabby Lopez skating in, shoots. Oh, she hit the post. Now it goes up and into the netting up on top of the goal. Goaltender's best friend is the post, and that is what Peyton Raleigh had behind her. As the puck stayed out, popped up in the air, landed in the netting up on top. So he tried to poke it free. Off the draw, take it up here down by Orono. Centering feed in front. That one broken up in front. Nice job. Comstock out in front of Peyton Raleigh that time. Kept in now by the Spartans. Here's Rasmussen with it. Rasmussen sending it toward the middle. Now it's Taylor Reese. Reese coming back the other way here now for Warroad. Reese goes off to her left now outside the circle. 2:40 left to go here in the period. Back toward the middle now. It's going to be taken up here down by Orono. Sent off the wall. Gathered in here. Maddie Kimbrell with it. Shot in. Raleigh with the save. Bouncing puck in front. It's Rasmussen trying to keep it in now. The Warriors able to get it out to center ice. 2:20 left to go here in the second period here of a 1-0 game. Dumped into the zone here now by Orono. They'll change up personnel here. Kept in here by Warroad. Now the Warriors able to get it up to neutral ice. Spartans with it now. Rasmussen with it now. Trailing on a play. Kate Johnson bringing it in onside. Johnson back toward the middle. Nobody there but red jerseys. They skate it back the other way. Here come the Spartans. It's Alex Christian with it. Now Vivian Marcoca. It's in here in the near corner with it now. Gathered in here by Peck. Centering feed. Puck loose out in front. They score. It's Orono, and the goal scored by Lucy Rauch. Time of the goal is going to be at 15:15, so about the same time frame that Orono scored their first goal. They score again, and they lead 2-0 now. 1:45 left to go here in period number 2 here. The Spartans with the lead. Score late in the first, scoring late here in the second. Top of the circle, shot in. That one knocked down. Peck with the assist. Now pass up ahead down to Olivia Anthony. A little bit too far that time. And a face-off coming back down the other end. So Orono with a goal here in the second period. To go along with their goal in the first, they take a 2-0 lead. Shots now as Spartans had trailed for quite a bit here in the in that department, the hockey game. Now leading in the shots on goal department, 18-17. So actually out shooting Warroad 13-5 here in period number 2. Off the draw, sent over here along the near side now. Hardwick sending it back behind the net here. Spartans able to keep it in the offensive zone. Sent toward the net now. It's going to be pushed back out wide. Peck with it here. Got the assist on the second goal for the Spartans here. 1 minute left in period number 2. Centering feed knocked down there by the Warrior defense. As they try and get it up and out of the zone, they do so. Finally tipped out of the zone there that time by Kaya Sandy over there. 45 seconds left to go here in the period. 2-0 Orono. To get a goal here in the second to go with their goal in the first. Zoe Lopez with a shot. That goes wide of the net. Gathered up here now. It's Zoe Lopez trying to stuff it in here on the near side. Now trailer going to play is Gabby Lopez. 27 seconds left here in the period. Lopez here along the near side comes up off the wall. Now it's Jaylee French with it. Jaylee toward the middle. Firing a shot between the circles. That one knocked up high up and over the plexiglass. 15 seconds left to go here in the second period here of tonight's game. Again, it's Orono 2 and Warroad nothing. 2-0 your score here at the Gardens Arena. Get a recap of the period, and we'll check in with the Marvin Homesteaders scoreboard coming up in the second period intermission, so we invite you to stay tuned for that. Also invite you to stay tuned during our post-game for the Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game. That coming up during our post-game segment after the conclusion of tonight's game. Gathered up here now by Warroad, centering feed, trying to get a shot away. Nice job by the Orono defense out in front of Vivian Anderson. They play it out to center now. Here's Zoe Lopez as the period comes to an end. With your score, the Orono Spartans 2, the Warroad Warriors nothing. 34 minutes of hockey in. And the Spartans with the lead over the Warriors. We're back after this timeout with our intermission. That's next on KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag.
You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena here as we have finished two periods of hockey here in tonight's Class A showdown between the Warroad Warriors and the Orono Spartans. Spartans with a 2-0 lead here in the contest as we get into the second period intermission here of tonight's game. Again, Spartans with a 2-0 lead, recapping that second period scoring. The goal by Orono scored by Lucy Rauch, her first goal of the season and the first goal of her career, actually. Coming in with 3 assists on the season and a career 19 games played, their very first goal. And it comes at the 15-15 mark. The assists going to Lily Peck, her first assist of the season. And that is where we stand as far as 2 periods of play with the Orono Spartans leading the Warroad Warriors 2-0. Again, the goal of the first period, that's scored by Zoe Lopez with the assist to Gabby Lopez. Shots in the second period, and by the way, it's exact opposite of the first period. First period, Warroad outshot Orono 12-5, and shots in the second period, 13 for Orono, 5 for Warroad. So just the exact opposite. So right now your shots on goal, Spartans have 18, Warriors have 17, and the Spartans with the lead on the scoreboard by a score of 2-0. Once again, your Marvin Home Center's scoreboard update, that's coming up here in the intermission report. The Marvin Home Center scoreboard update. The Warroad boys hockey team again down in Delano, starting a weekend road trip. And they'll play St. Cloud Cathedral tomorrow. Rosa Rams, they are at home at the Memorial Arena taking on the Academy of Holy Angels. Get an update on that as well. So your scoreboard update brought to you by Marvin Home Center. That's on the way coming up here in just a bit. Also want to remind you that coming up tomorrow morning, it's Coach's Corner. Coach's Corner, right on right here at KQ 92, presented by Security State Bank. Coach's Corner will get underway at 9. Coach's Corner on the Northern Star KRWB, that will get underway at 8. So Coach's Corner from 8 until 11. You can listen to the Coach's Corner show on the Northern Star from 8 to 10, from 9 to 11 on Lake Country KQ 92. Again, Coach's Corner coming away tomorrow morning, beginning at 8 on the Northern Star, KRWB, and at 9 on Lake Country KQ 92. Got another short break coming up. We'll come back. We'll check in with the scoreboard. Scoreboard brought to you by Marvin Home Center. That's on the way coming up here in just a bit. We'll take that break. We'll come back with more. You're listening to High School Hockey on KQ 92 and watching at yourliveevent.com. We're back right after this timeout.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
At LifeCare Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, LifeCare is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose LifeCare Medical Center.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
All right, welcome back to the intermission report here of tonight's girls hockey game. The Orono Spartans leading the Warroad Warriors by a score of 2-0. And goal in that second period by the Spartans scored at 15-15. And that scored by Lucy Rauch, her first goal. Her very first goal scored. And comes in the second period. Assist going to Peck. And that one. Time now for your Marvin Home Center's scoreboard update. Scoreboard update brought to you by Marvin Home Center. Again, 2 periods in the books here. Orono with the lead over Warroad 2-0 junior varsity game. That went to overtime and wound up in a 4-4 tie. And that also in girls hockey. Also in girls hockey tonight, East Grand Forks is hosting Bismarck Century. Blaine is at Andover. Bemidji is at Buffalo. Bemidji tried to come back after that 5-4 overtime loss at the hands of the Rosa Rams a little bit earlier this week. Again, Lumberjacks in Buffalo. Simley's at Dodge County. Grand Rapids Greenway is at St. Cloud, taking on the St. Cloud Crush. and Wayzata is at Alexandria area. In high school boys hockey, at last check, at the last that we heard, I think from over across the way, Warroad was leading Delano 4-3 late in the third period. Also in boys hockey tonight, Academy of Holy Angels, our last score update was Holy Angels leading Roseau by a score of 4-2, that game being played at Roseau Memorial Arena. Lake of the Woods Bears kicked off their season as they hosted the Red Lake Falls Eagles. East Grand Forks is at Gentry Academy. Forest Lake is at Grand Rapids. Moorhead is at Wayzata. And running down the men's college hockey schedule, the University of North Dakota, after their sweep last week, being swept last week, I should say, they play host to Robert Morris this weekend. St. Cloud State, they will be at Colorado College. And 3 former Warroad boys hockey players will be on the ice over at Amsoil Arena in Duluth when Minnesota Duluth plays the Western Michigan University Broncos. On the Bulldogs side, former Warrior Jason Shagaby will be on the roster over there. And for the Western Michigan University Broncos, it's Grant and Hampton Slukinski, both in their first seasons with Western Michigan University. Of course, Grant Slukinski at Northern Michigan last year, and both he and Hampton Slukinski now at Western Michigan University. Other men's college hockey, Minnesota is at Notre Dame. Bemidji State is at St. Thomas. And on the women's hockey schedule, Bemidji State's at Minnesota Duluth, and St. Cloud State is at Minnesota. Prep Bowl weekend this weekend. Class 1A championship this morning, that went to Minnesota 70-20 over Springfield. It's the third year in a row that Minnesota has beaten Springfield in the championship game. Scored 42 points in the first half. Minnesota running back Ryan Maker went 29 times for 292 yards and 6 touchdowns. The offensive output of 70 points equals a Prep Bowl record set by Triton all the way back in 2006. The 4A championship game, that went to the Becker Bulldogs. Bulldogs are your 4A champions. Jackson County Central won the 2A championship game over the Staples Motley Cardinals. So Jackson County Central bringing home a state title down to southwestern Minnesota. And a game that's currently going on right now, Minnetonka is taking on Maple Grove. That is in the 6A championship game. Again, as mentioned, coming up tomorrow morning, the Prep Bowl weekend continues with day number 2. The first game up is going to be the 9-man championship game. It's the Fertile Beltrami Falcons take on Hills Beaver Creek. The Falcons go for a state championship tomorrow morning at U.S. Bank Stadium. Again, that'll kick off day number 2 of Prep Bowl weekend. It is a Marvin Home Center scoreboard update. Your scoreboard update, as always, brought to you by Marvin Home Center. Do invite you to tune in later on in the broadcast as we will have the Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game. The Star of the Game, as always, brought to you by Transfers Unlimited during our post-game report. And that will happen again coming up at the post-game tonight's game. So join us for post-game comments and the Transfers Unlimited Stars of the game coming up this evening right after the conclusion of the third period of tonight's game. It'll be the Transfers Unlimited Star of the game right here at the Gardens Arena. Teams back out on the ice. We're going to take one final timeout. When we come back, it's the third period of tonight's game. The Orono Spartans leading Warroad 2-0. We're back after this timeout. Coming up next, it's the third period on KQ92 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
All right, and welcome back, and we're underway here, third period. 2-0 Orono. The Spartans defending the goal off to our right, play off to our right as the Spartans trying to gain control of the puck here as they get underway here in period 3. Shot in, saved there by Vivian Anderson. Face-off coming up here in the near face-off circle here as we get underway here with the third period of play here in tonight's contest. Kaylee French on the face-off. She's out there with Taylor Reese, Katie Comstock, Kate Johnson, and also Kaya Sandy out there, puck fluttering toward the net. Now it's going to be taken up here by the Spartans. Here's Gabby Lopez. Lopez with it now, sends it off to her right, banks it off the wall, goes back behind the net. Comstock quickly over there to pick it up. Set back up, but not out as the Spartans keeping it in the zone here. Just underway here in the third period here in a 2-0 hockey game. Taken up here by the Spartans. Play outside the circle. Now it's Ryan Reekin with it. Back out to the point, shot in. That one goes off the shin of the Warroad defender. Back out to center now. It's going to be Alex Paulson sending it back in here now for Orono. 1 minute into the third period here on tonight's game. It's Orono 2 and Warroad nothing. Sent back behind the net. Katie Comstock with it down here for Warroad, banking it off the far wall. Knocked away here. It's Gabby Lopez back the other way here for Orono. High shot that goes up and over the net. Karams over here into the near corner. Minute and a half into period number 3 here at a 2-0 game. Back at center, it's going to be played right back in here by Fortin here for Orono. Skated in now. Warriors able to gain the Spartan zone. Dumped down low here. Carly Kalbrenner. Pass a little too far for Olivia Anthony. Play here on the near side. It's Earhart with it now. Samantha Earhart trying to backhand it in. That got stopped. Now it's going to be deflected over here far corner. Taken up here by the Spartans. Lopez had it. Now take it up here by Warroad here at center ice. Now it's Kalbrenner. She got spun around at center ice, able to get it into the zone now as the Warriors changing up personnel here. 14:55 left to go here, third period. It's a 2-0 hockey game. Orono with the lead. Take it up here. Rasmussen with it now. Rasmussen sending it down low. Rasmussen commit to Ohio State. Play over here near corner, tipped away side of the net. Taken up here by Warroad, trying to clear as they get it out to center. Catching up with it now. It's going to be Reagan Haley. Haley with a burst of speed. Haley with it now. She goes down to the ice. Taken up here now by the Spartans. Spartans back the other way. Puck goes off the skate of Christian that time. Tipped into the zone now. Play of the Warroad end here. 14:14 left to go here, third period. Here in a 2-0 game. Here's Taylor Reese with it now. Reese toward the middle now. Has a deflected away that time by Alex Paulson for Orono. All the way back up now. Finds the stick of Katie Comstock. Has it back inside of her own blue line here. Back behind the net of Raleigh. Now set over here for our corner. It's going to be kept in here by Paulson here for Orono. Now over there is Annika Fortin over there. Paulson over there now coming in. It's Lucy Rock. She scored the second goal for Orono. That was back in the second period, late in the second period. 3.5 minutes into period number 3 here. Play still in the Warroad end. Up ahead now, here come the Spartans carrying it back across. Sent toward the middle now, deflected over here near corner. Both teams chasing after it. Spartans trying to set something up here in the offensive zone. Play here in the near corner now, dumped back behind the net. Take it up here. It's going to be tipped up, but not quite out. It's going to be knocked away there by Lily Peck here for Orono. Now back out to neutral ice. Taken up here now by the Warriors, Lindsey Lawrenson. Lawrenson getting it into the zone. Taken up here by Orono. D-to-D pass over here now to Veronica Anderson. Anderson with it now. Tipped ahead here by Warroad. Warriors with it, trying to keep it in the zone. Now that one goes up and out of play. 12:50 left to go here in period 3. 2-0. Orono with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Face off to the right of Vivian Anderson. Off the draw. It's going to be taken up here now. Sent back over into the near corner now. It's Carly Kalbrenner now. Gabby Lopez breaking that one up. Hardwick going down to the ice. Taken up here by the Warriors here. It's Carly Kalbrenner. Vivian Marcoca with it now. Back up top. Here's Comstock with the shot. That one knocked away and gloved there by Vivian Anderson. Another save for Anderson. 18 for Anderson. 16 saves for Peyton Raleigh in the contest. Kaya Sandy, Jaylee French, and Taylor East out there here for Warroad. It's Gabby Lopez to take the draw here for the Spartans. Take it up here, Warroad. Short shot, hit the side of the net here on the far side. Caribs back behind the net. Spartans try to clear, kept in here by Comstock. Now here comes Gabby Lopez back the other way here for the Spartans. Backhanding it in now. Zoe Lopez into the zone here for Orono as well. Play here along the near corner. Backhanded out here. Kaya Sandy knocked out of there by the Spartans. Anna Rausch dumped right back into the Warrior zone. Here's Zoe Lopez with it now. Lopez backhanding it down low for Gabby Lopez. That one broken up there by Comstock. Taken up here by Rausch, centering feed out front. That one deflected there. Nice job by the Warrior defense out in front of Peyton Raleigh. 11:45 left to go here, third period in a 2-0 game. Shot knocked down. Now it's going to be skated up and out. Here's Kaya Sandy with a burst of speed. Sandy skating it in, shot in, save made there by Anderson. Now he got some hands coming up high on both sides. Both sides with hands coming up high there. And Kaya Sandy goes off. I think they're going to take off both Sandy and Zoe Lopez. So we're going to skate 5-on-5 with coincidental minors called here at 5:15 or 5:25 or 5:15 of the third period. Sandy out for 2 minutes. Zoe Lopez out for 2 minutes. Up ahead now, bouncing puck. It goes in on net. Peyton Raleigh with it, covering it up here. And we'll get a face-off here in the Warroad end. Roughing penalties on Sandy and also Zoe Lopez for the Orono Spartans. Face-off here, near face-off circle. It'll be Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner, Rasmussen now is going to be rigging it out. It's going to be gathered in now. Tipped up ahead here. Sent up ahead here to Olivia Anthony. Has it knocked away from behind that time. Knocked away Alex Paulson. The Spartans able to send it back out of the Warrior zone. 11:05 left to go here. Third period. Orono with the lead 2-0. Here over the Warroad Warriors here at the Gardens Arena. Up ahead now, it's going to be sent in. Now cross-ice pass here by Orono. Gathered up here, Comstock. Knocked away, bouncing puck that time. Pushed up ahead here, it's Christian with it. And a whistle stop of play here with 10:48 left. 10:48 left to go here in period number 3. Here in a 2-0 game, the Spartans with the lead. Scoring once in the first period on a goal by Zoe Lopez, once in the second period on a goal by Lucy Rauch. We are into period number 3 here. Coming up in about 7 minutes elapsed in period number 3. Gathered up here now, it's a Reagan Haley with it now. Breakout pass knocked down, knocked away that time. Nice job that time, Ala Rausch here for Orono. Now it's Vivian Marcoca with it here for the Warriors here near corner. Sit back up behind the net. Play over here, far side. Warriors able to get it out to neutral ice. Now brought in by the Warriors. Centering feed out front. Jaylee French shot. Big save made by Anderson. Oh, what a save by the Spartans. Vivian Anderson. Here come the Spartans back the other way. It's Lopez. Gabby Lopez with it now. Try to get it over here now to Anna Roush. That one broken up here by the Warrior defense. Save of the game. Vivian Anderson over on the other side here for Orono. 9:52 left to go here in the third period here in a 2-0 game. Gathered in here now by Jaylee French. Banks it off the back wall now. It's going to be Karamov here on the near side. Tipped up to neutral ice. Here comes Lindsay Lawrence and shot in. Steered aside. Blocker save made there by Anderson. That is her 20th save, and it's sent all the way down the length to the ice. We're going to get a face-off back down in the Orono end. So Vivian Anderson, a point-blank save, and she is able to stop up. I think it was Jaylee French over there. 21 saves make that for Vivian Anderson for Orono. Face-off to her right. One there by the Spartans, played up off the far wall. Kalbrenner trying to keep it in the zone, can't do so. It's going to be skated up and down. As Rasmussen with it now. Fires a shot in. That one goes wide. Play back behind the net. Now over here near corner. Coming up at a halfway point here of the third period here in a 2-0 game. Back the other way. Here come the Warriors now. Shot in. That goes wide of the net. Tipped aside now. It's Alex Christian trying to clear it up here for Orono. Kept in by Warroad. Now the Spartans regain control. Now it's Rasmussen sending it in now as the Spartans sending it in on net now. Saved there by Peyton Raleigh. That is her 19th save. 19 saves for Raleigh. Gathered up now as the Warriors bringing it back across. It's Reese. Now Jaylee French, a high shot one. Blocker save made by Anderson once again here for Orono. Halfway through the third period here of tonight's game, here in a 2-0 Orono lead. Face off to the right of Anderson now, still tied up. Tied up here, the face-off circle now sent back behind the net of Anderson. Play in the Orono end still. Again into the second half of period three is Taylor Reese. Reese out of the middle, Jaylee French trying to direct a shot up. Sent out toward the middle. Here's Vivian Marcoca. Shot in, save made. Loose puck side of the net. Now wraparound attempt that time. That one's blocked away. Play over here on the near side. Here's Marcoca. Dumping it down low here now for Warroad. Centering feed out front. Warriors can't get a shot away. Tumbling down to the ice. Now it's going to be gathered up here. Gabby Lopez. She'll speed it across. Getting it into the offensive zone here onside. 7:44 left to go here, third period in a 2-0 game. Tipped up ahead now. It's Lopez sending it in. Now Zoe Lopez chasing after it here near corner. 7:33 left here in period number three. Pass up ahead now. Samantha Earhart. Earhart firing it in. Now that one's deflected over there by Annika Fortin there for the Orono Spartans. Up top, Comstock. Here's Keith Johnson with it now, firing it in. That one knocked down by traffic in front of Anderson that time. 7:09 left to go here in the period. Again, 2-0 Orono. Play here the near corner. Centering feed that time for Comstock. Puck loose. Pushed just wide of the net there by Kolbrenner. Played up and out to the neutral ice area. Now dumped in here by Orono. They'll change up personnel here. 6:45 left to go here, third period. It's Orono 2 and Warroad nothing. Gathered in, skated across here by Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick sending it toward the net. Loose side of the net. Here's Earhart with it now. She tries to get a puck toward the net. Bouncing puck still. Earhart, she gets tied up in front. Taken up here by the Spartans. Pass up ahead. Now it's going to be skated up and out here now by Maddie Kimbrough. Play over here in the near corner. 6:20 left to go here in the period. Period number three here of tonight's game. High shot in. That one deflected wide, and it goes all the way over to the corner and gathered up here. Paulson dumping it down low for Orono. Play back behind the net of Peyton Raleigh. Back up top now. Shot in. That one deflected, and it goes wide of the net once again. Gathered in here, it's Alex Christian for Orono. Under 6 minutes left to go here. Third period, 2-0 Orono with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Now skated up and out here is Kaya Sandy. Sandy, drop pass now. It's Reese. High shot. That goes up and over the plexiglass and into the netting. Back behind Anderson. Nice rush up ice there. Reese and Sandy over there. Face off on the way. It's shot number 23 for Warroad here in the hockey game. Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner out there. Lawrenson. Shot in. That one steered aside there by Anderson. 5:35 left to go here, third period. 2-0 Orono. Backhanded up there by Reagan Haley. Tipped ahead. Still tied up here by the Spartans. Now it's going to be brought in. Here's Zoe Lopez. Lopez shot. That goes wide of the net. Bouncing puck side of the net. Now another shot in. Steered aside here by Raleigh. 5:14 left to go here. Third period here in a 2-0 hockey game. 2-0 your score. Orono with the lead here over Warroad here at the Gardens. It's Vivian Marcoca sending it back behind her own net. Skating it back behind her own net. Trying to play it up here far side. That one knocked down. Now Zoe Lopez with it here. Lopez looking back behind her. Now he slips it over here to Lily Peck. Peck with it. Peck here to face-off circle outside the circle here far side. Back up top of the point. Now it's going to be sent toward the middle. Sent toward the net. Puck loose. Now it's going to be sticked aside, steered aside here by Peyton Raleigh. 4:30 left to go here in period number 3. It's Orono 2 and Warroad nothing. Lily Peck with it here now for the Spartans. Carrying it in. A burst of speed. Shot in. Save made there. Peyton Raleigh. Shots now 24-23 in favor of Orono. Skating in. Shot in. Save made. Anderson. And a stoppage of play coming up here as shots now even at 24 apiece. 4:12 left to go here in period number 3 here in a 2-0 game. Orono with the lead. They scored once in the first, once in the second. No scoring here as of yet in the third period. At the point, Comstock has her shot deflected wide of the net. Now play down low. Here's Keith Johnson over here now for Warroad. Johnson battling over there. Johnson up along the wall. Now it's going to be skated up and out. Here's Lily Peck with it. Peck, top of the circle, has a teammate with her. Couldn't quite handle the pass. Now it's going to be skated back the other way here for Warroad. Pushed up ahead here down Keith Johnson. Pass up ahead. Didn't quite connect there with Samantha Earhart. Sent here along the near side. It's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. The Spartans as Comstock actually caught up with it here. Ping-ponging here at the middle of the ice area. It's Lucy Rauch. She got the second goal here for Orono. That was back in the second period. 3:25 left to go here in period 3. 2-0 Orono with the lead. Shot in, almost a knuckleballer that time. That one goes wide of the net here on the near side. Spartans regain control. Pass up ahead. Gathered in here by Rasmussen. Rasmussen trying to center it. That one knocked down by traffic out in front. Kept in here by the Spartans nicely here at the blue line. 3 minutes left to go here, third period. Here in a 2-0 game. Taylor Reese. Reese brings it across here. Reese around one defender. Reese trying to center it. Goes down to the ice here. Taken up here now by the Spartans. Spartans back up now. It's going to be Reagan Haley. D-to-D pass over here. Now it's going to be brought across. Puck comes back into the neutral ice area. Now it's going to be carried in here by Alex Christian. The empty net goal for Orono. The Warriors had pulled the goaltender, and the empty net goal for the Spartans makes it a 3-0 game. Goal by Christian. Time of the goal is going to be at 14:23 of the third period. Christian with the goal. Alex Christian, an empty net goal. 3-0 now Spartans. So the Spartans score in each period here. One in the first, one in the second, now one here in the third. Empty net goal for Alex Christian is again 3-0 now. Orono with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors here at the Gardens Arena. Now it's Linnea Heron coming back the other way. Heron. Now it's going to be broken up there by Veronica Anderson. Anderson. Puck squirts free now. Pass up ahead. Here's Zoe Lopez. Lopez skating it up here now for the Spartans. Lopez crossing the blue line. Now toward the middle. Has the puck taken off her stick. Taking up now is Linnea Heron with it here. 1:45 left to go in the third period. Brought across here now by Warroad. It's Comstock trying to make something happen. Now it's going to be gathered in here now by the Spartans. Zada Roush with it. Roush. Pass goes behind Lopez. Gabby Lopez. Now it's Kalbrenner colliding as the Spartans bringing it back the other way here. 1:25 left to go here. Third period. 3-0 Orono. Shot in. Save made. Peyton Raleigh. Puck goes back behind the net. Gathered up here now by Warroad. Lead pass up ahead. Here's Lindsay Lawrenson with it now. Lawrenson firing it in. Save made by Anderson. 25th save by Vivian Anderson. 1:11 left to go here in the third period. A reminder coming up after the conclusion of tonight's game. We'll be visiting with Warroad. The star of the game. We'll be visiting with the Transfers Unlimited star of the game and other post-game comments coming up.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
Final minute of play here, third period. Centering feed out front. That one deflected wide there. That time it was Olivia Anthony. Take it up here. Carly Kalbrenner. Anthony with it now. She gets tied up here in front of the net. 45 seconds left to go. Take it up here now by the Warriors. It's Lindsay Lawrenson with it now. Lawrenson tied up there by Peck. Now it's going to be kept in here. Reagan Haley knocked down here now by Orono. Spartans bringing it back the other way. And offside. Play going in. Offside. 27.8 seconds left to go here in the third period here. 3-0. Spartans with the lead. Again, Spartans, they will travel 20 miles off to the west to the Rams Sports Center tomorrow. They'll take on the Rosa Rams tomorrow afternoon. That's a game you can hear on the Northern Star, KRWB, tomorrow afternoon. Sent back into the Warroad end. Final 20 seconds here. Period number 3 is Warroad will suffer their first loss of the season. Orono is going to improve to 4-1-1. Here's Samantha Earhart with it now. Final seconds ticking away here. Play in the neutral ice area now. Brought across here now by the Spartans. Shot in. Final shot in. And a save by Peyton Raleigh, and that's going to do it. Your final score, the Orono Spartans 3 and the Warroad Warriors 0. So that is going to do it. We'll have our post-game comments coming up. The Transfers Unlimited star of the game also on the way. We'll be back right after this timeout on KQ92 and also at yourliveevent.com.
Inspire for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag.
You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena, where the Orono Spartans have defeated the Warroad Warriors by a score of 3-0. Spartans, they improved to 4-1-1 on the regular season. Warriors will lose for the first time. They lose their first game of the season as they drop to 3-1. And the Warriors, they will be in action coming up next week. Spartans, as mentioned, they will be in action coming up tomorrow afternoon. They'll travel over to Roseau to take on the Rosa Rams, the Rams Sports Center, set for a 1 o'clock start tomorrow afternoon. And that game you can listen to on the Northern Star, KRWB, 1410 a.m. and 102.9 FM. As you take a look at the scoring here for tonight's game, Spartans got on the board first, and it looked like it was going to be a case of whoever got on the board first is going to have the leg up and who was eventually going to win, and that's kind of how it played out. Spartans got on the board first. Zoe Lopez with a goal at 15:07 made it a 1-0 game as the Spartans with a 1-0 lead after one. Then the Spartans' Lucy Rauch scoring a goal in the second period. That was almost it really got kept the momentum going on that side. Spartans got an empty net goal from Alex Christian. That was at 14:23. 3-0 Orono with the victory over the Warroad Warriors here this evening. Again, coming up here during our post-game, set to check in with the Transfers Unlimited star of the game, and more post-game comments scheduled coming up in our post-game report. As again, the Orono Spartans with the victory over Warroad tonight by a score of 3-0. We'll be back right after this timeout on KQ92 and YourLiveEvent.com.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag.
You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
All right, welcome back on the post-game report. It's the time for our Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game. Star of the Game brought to you by Transfers Unlimited in Roseau. Got all your screen printing needs. And our Star of the Game tonight here for Warroad is defenseman Katie Comstock. Katie, thanks for joining us. And boy, it's just a tough game for you, and you just had to battle all the way through. But they just got the better of you tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, our goalie had an amazing game, phenomenal saves. We just struggled offensively, I think, and that was where we kind of, fell.
Yeah, it was a tough one, and especially after they got that first goal, it seemed that they got a little bit more momentum going their way, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, what was said after that first period? Was there anything? Did you guys make any changes to your game at all to kind of turn things around? How did that work for you guys?
We just really focused on trying to shoot the puck, get the goalie's eyes, but yeah.
Yeah, like I say, it's a tough one. Then they had that empty netter in the third period. It's pretty much done from there. What do you guys do? You're going on the road to Bemidji now. You just back at it at practice. What are you guys going to work on now? To kind of get prepared for Bemidji here.
We just got to shake that game off. We got a lot of season ahead of us, and I think just, working together and shooting the puck is what's going to get it done for us.
All right, very good. Katie Comstock is our Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game. And again, you're a Star of the Game brought to you by Transfers Unlimited in Roseau. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you down the road, and appreciate you joining us on the postgame, okay?
Thank you.
Geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena here. Wrapping it up here on the post game where the Orono Spartans have defeated Warroad by a score of 3-0. Do want to thank Katie Comstock, our Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game, for joining us on the post game. And make sure you join us each and every post game on yourliveevent.com following a Your Live Event broadcast for the Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game. And that happening on every Your Live Event broadcast of Warroad Warriors Sports. Again, the Spartans with the win. They improved to 4-1-1. They will take on the Rosa Rams coming up tomorrow afternoon over at the Rams Sports Center. You can hear that game on the Northern Star, 14:10 a.m. and 102.9 FM KRWB with Brandon Barger. Once again, the Warriors, they will drop to 3-1. They now prepare to head down to Bemidji next week to take on the Bemidji Lumberjacks. That is their next game on the schedule as the Warriors take on Bemidji. And as a matter of fact, we'll have that one right here on Lake Country KQ92. Once again, your finals from the Gardens Arena in the junior varsity. That was a 4-4 tie in overtime. The varsity game, the Orono Spartans defeat the Warroad Warriors 3-0 to improve to 4-1-1 on the regular season. That's going to wrap it up for the broadcast tonight. I'm John Michael. Have a great evening, everybody, and a happy Thanksgiving.